So you have your home page, your portfolio page, and your about page. So in our left-hand menu, where the plus button is, we can click Add Page. That's going to pull up a whole new menu. We want to just do a blank page, so we can add as much as we want or as little as we want later. We don't want this page to stay named blank, so we're going to add it as computer art. And we'll check Add as a subpage. Okay. And right now it's a subpage under your home page. Can you see how this one is separated? It's a little bit indented underneath home. So we want to scroll our mouse into the grid cursor and drag it down. We want it to be a subpage of portfolio. This way, if you want to add a different page that's your own personal art, you can. So I'm adding another page, and I'm just going to say visual art. Maybe I want to add another page. Maybe if you have sketches, you could name it sketches if you want to insert some of your sketches here, or if you want to do illustrations, if that's what you do. If you want to do digital art that's just your personal art, that's fine. Whatever you want to name this other page that's your portfolio for stuff outside of this class, go for it. So I'll call this one sketches. Just as a test, we want to keep the add subpage box checked. Press OK. And so now we have these two subpages under portfolio. So let's go ahead and close this out. And now we're going to preview that button in the top right hand corner. And when I go to portfolio, when I hover my mouse over portfolio, we have computer art and sketches. Those are two different pages we could go to. So we'll exit out of preview mode, go back to editor, and so that's our page navigation. So we've done all the pages that we need to have. Now we can go to design. Click on the design tab here. You can change your background, your colors, your fonts, all that stuff. Let's check on background. So once you click background, it should open up a new menu. So you can choose from their preset backgrounds, or if you find an image on Creative Commons you want to use, you're allowed to do that. But they're letting you choose any of these images that you want to. You could also upload and customize your own personal background. They have a whole video that pops up for you to watch, a tutorial, 1-minute tutorial you can do here. So check that out if you have more specific questions. I'm just going to go with a simple grid as my background for right now. So I've selected that grid. We're all set. I'll click back to design once I have my background set and it's showing up. Now I might want to click colors, see what happens here. So these are all color sets you can pick. So if you find one that you really like, it's going to have default settings for those colors. So like the title of your web page might be in one color, whereas the navigation menu might be in another color. The text might be in a different color. A title of a post might be in a third or fourth color. So I'm going to select one that I like. I like this Licorice All Sorts in blue. So I'm going to select that. And then you can customize your palette farther with this tool here. So you can choose your main colors and then customize them as you want to, add more colors. You can invert the palette. You can play around with that and see what happens. So we'll go back to design. Now that I have my colors set, I'll click on fonts. And so this gives you a font scheme that's pretty simple to use. So it has two fonts that are similar that go together. So you can choose those. You can go in farther and customize yours. I'll do this one. This is the font I already have. Then I can go to customize. And it lets you, this is where things get really specific. So I can change the title of my site, the color that it is, the size that it is, the menu, the color that it is, the size that it is. So as you click on any one of these things, it's going to give you those options to change everything around. So I can change the font type, the size, whether it's bold or italic, the color. If I don't like the changes I start making, I can always click cancel. And I can always click discard whenever I've made changes that I don't like. You don't have to get this specific, but if you want to really customize yours, these are the options that you have.